Good morning, writers. This is exciting because we are in the final week, according to my little bullet journal, of Preptober 2022. So it's time for us to take stock of the month so far. I've had a busy month. I've been away a couple of times, but I've managed to do some writing on each of the days that I was away. And I'm really happy with that. I've also had some great time writing on a train twice during the month and adding an extra 1,500 words to my word count. But for me, Preptober this time is not about trying to get everything done. It's about trying to get the right things done in preparation for Nanowrimo. The three things I want to share in this video are about maintaining your focus, committing to daily progress, and staying present. Looking at maintaining your focus, from my perspective, it's very easy to look at my writing targets or my goals for this week, this final week of Preptober, and think, oh, I could do something on this, but I've got to get things more ready for next month, Nanowrimo. My suggestion is that you say no to that, you don't get distracted, you maintain your focus on what you need to do for Preptober to have been successful. There's a lot of talk about winning Nanowrimo. I think actually first we have to win Preptober. And Preptober is about you having things ready so that you know that on the 1st of November you will begin and commence a journey that will take you right through the month of November to a successful outcome and potentially a 50,000 word rough first draft of a good story. Maintaining your focus in Preptober and for this final month means that you have the aspects of your story in bullet point, in draft, ready before we get to next month. So don't get drawn into future thinking and future attention spans. Get ready by keeping your focus on what's necessary for this week only. My target for today is to get 3 final scenes ready for the manuscript I'm working on at the moment. I don't want to have that distracting me and keeping me away from Nanowrimo next month, so I need to get it out of the way this week. And if I can outline what those 3 story ideas are for scenes today, I possibly can work on them in the morning Write With Me group with Tish, but certainly this afternoon I could add an hour's time to my diary, totally allocated to writing, and use that to think about those 3 scenes. What can you do about where you were yesterday with your work in progress and move things forward so that you can have a sense when you go to bed tonight that you have made that progress? Could it be a character sketch? Is it outlining 2 or 3 scenes that you need to insert into your story so that you're ready to write on those tomorrow? Preptober isn't only about word count, and for some of us, it might not even be about word count. It could simply be that you're working on your ideas for a story, having plenty of thinking time and journaling time, and that you're not diving headlong into doing a sort of skeleton sketch this month. That might be how you work and that might be what you do. If so, that's completely fine. If this is your first Preptober, welcome and congratulations for reaching the final week. This is my 4th Preptober and I'm still learning how to get the best out of it for myself. Each year I choose a project that I want to work on. This year I know exactly what I'm doing for November, and that's to produce new non-fiction output. What I've been doing in October is clearing my deck, effectively finishing on the projects that are on my desk in October so that I have a clear head and a clear mind to work into November next month. What is it that you need to do in order to have progress this week, day by day by day? Remember that second point was make daily progress. But the third idea that I want to share with you today is stay present. A friend used to say, stay in the room. It's easy in this final week of the month to want to give up, to have a break, to walk away from your work in progress, your writing project that matters to you, because you've had enough. You've been at this for more than 20 days. and the idea of another week to go is just too much. It fills you with dread. You just want to throw the thing out and take a break. Listen, that's okay, but you need to stay present. Notice how you feel. Notice what it is that is causing you the anxiety or the worry or the fear of stepping into November next month. Hey, it's so easy to be worried about the task of a 50,000 word manuscript. Get rid of the idea that you've got to write a first draft. Get rid of the idea that you have got to say to your friends and family on the final day of November, yes, I've written a novel and I'm excited. It is exciting, it is thrilling to finish a project, but it might not be the project that you have in mind right now. If you spend the next week just being clear on what matters to you, stay focused, make daily progress, and stay present. It's not just you, everybody has a busy life. In your life, find the time to write for 30 minutes this morning, 30 minutes this afternoon, 30 minutes this evening. And that doesn't mean you have to write new content for your work in progress. It might mean 30 minutes thinking about what you do with a story. 30 minutes dedicated to considering the actions that will be necessary for your hero or protagonist to overcome some of the obstacles in the vast story arc that you're going to create within your new piece of fiction writing. It could be 30 minutes in which you say, okay, these are the resources I need to have ready for the beginning of November next week so that I am prepared and in the right state of mind to begin writing that day. Stay present to your home situation and how you can work with your diary and your calendar to create blocks of time where you can say, okay, that is my hour for dedicated writing time. This is an hour for reviewing what I've written. This is an hour for getting the house ready to write. They may not be in the same day. They certainly won't be in the same 3-hour block of time. Or at least that's my perspective. So have a great final week of October. And remember that things I was talking about here today are maintain your focus, commit to daily progress, and stay present. You have a week to go till the end of October, so use the time wisely on what matters to you.